Now you all are going to listen to sublime Dhamma expounded by the Buddha. Buddhas are born very rare. They appear very rare. And human birth is also very rare. Very rarely these two things come together. Now fortunately for you all, this is there for all of us. We are born as human beings and we are born as, we have encountered the Buddha Sasana, the period in which the Buddha's Dhamma discernible. When we pay attention to samsaric life only, that we can understand the value of this very instant situation. Otherwise you don't think that this is a very precious time. You might think this is something, we are being born as human beings, okay, that is not anything to talk about. And there are Buddhas in the world. I mean, all the places Buddhist studies, there are Buddhist monks, there are temples. Therefore, what is this rarity? You might think. But when you pay attention to the samsaric life according to Buddha's teaching, then you will understand how fortunate we are. We are very fortunate to be born as human beings, because we have been born in the hell several times. Several means many times. We all who are here have been born in the hell, suffering. Number of years, suffering in the fire, suffering in the excreta hell, where there were worms attacking us. So like that you have to suffer. In order to get some idea about these hells, you have to read the discourse called Divine Messengers, Devadutta discourse in Majjhima Nikaya, middle length. So if you read middle length, if you read Devadutta discourse, Divine Messengers, only you will understand how the hell is. Otherwise you would think this is something, created by our mind, created by people just to make people afraid, make small children afraid. We tend to think like that. That is not so. This has been found out by the Buddha with his divine ear, divine eye, Dibba Chakkunya. He saw this. By seeing this, he explained to us there is a place called hell in which we have been born many billions of years. That is the problem. Even though we don't remember now. That is just like we do not remember toothache after some time. Sometimes we get toothache or headache, and when we recover, we don't remember it again. Just like that, the suffering that we had underwent in the past lives, we don't know now, we cannot see. But if we develop our mind up to the trance level, jhana, then we can once again see them. Unless otherwise, nobody will actually accept these things. They tend to think these are, things created by us. If somebody develops the mind to the fourth trance, then he will see himself. This is correct. Till then, they will not accept. Now, I cannot make you understand these things. I cannot make you accept these things. But we have faith in the Buddha. We believe what Buddha said is correct. Therefore, as long as these are found in Buddha's teaching, we accept that there is a place called hell in which we have been born many millions of years in our samsaric life. After suffering there, we have been born in the animal plane. So we have been born as serpents. We have been born as fish. We have been born as oxen. We have been born as pigs. We have been born as hogs. Like that. And you cannot even count the blood, which has issued out or oozed out from the body when our head was cut, when we were born as a goat or cock or ox or something like that. Buddha says it is sometimes it goes beyond the water proportion of the four oceans, the blood that has come out. Because number of years we have been born, that is the thing. You see? Now eon is something very lengthy period. I have explicated in many occasions in Malaysia what is an eon is. I think you all know. So for this particular place, new place, Lumbini, therefore I will explain to Lumbini also regarding what an eon is. So there are, 4 newcomers, 5 newcomers including our infant. For them to understand, I will explicate what is an eon is, then you will understand. Others know, but they might not remember, that is something else. But I will explain for you. Suppose there is a ball-like thing, we call it a city. Suppose there is a city which has some kind of covering. Suppose there is a cover all the sides, height of which is 7 miles, right? Length of which is 7 miles. Breadth of which is 7 miles. This city, right? We put mustard seeds into this particular city. Now it full of mustard seeds. After 100 years, one person take one mustard seed and put it away. Another 100 years, after another 100 years, another person come and take one mustard seed. So like that, this process goes on. Finally, there will be a time that entire gamut of mustard seeds from the city or the ball are over. Even then, the eon will be not over. I think you can understand how long an eon is. You got the idea? No. Now this is like this. Mustard seeds are tiny seeds. Now there is a ball, BOWL, ball-like thing. Its height is 7 miles, more than 7 kilometers. Suppose more than 7 kilometers. Length 7 kilometers, more than 7 kilometers. Mile is more than kilometer. Another measure. So 7 miles height, 7 miles breadth, 7 miles length. That is a ball. Now this is also a ball. It's a cup. Now when we put mustard seeds into this also includes so many mustard seeds. So after 100 years, one mustard seed is taken away from that particular ball. Another mustard seed after another 100 years. Now gradually, all the mustard seeds will be taken away from that particular ball. You understand? 100 years after 100 years, 100 years after 100 years. So how long it takes for the entire gamut of mustard seeds to be over? You can understand, no? Can imagine, unimaginable. So unimaginable time. It is there for an year. So we have